Welcome back. The Villanova basketball program has excelled at recruiting highly touted guards. Last year, head coach Jay Wright convinced eventual Big East Rookie of the Year Scotty Reynolds Nova was the place for him. Reynolds now is a team leader as just a sophomore. Neil Hartman tells us while Reynolds is expected to carry the scoring load, he won't have to do the heavy lifting alone this season.
We're ready to play Villanova basketball. We've been waiting for this our whole life, and it's here now. So, let's get it rocking.
The excitement is building on the main line. Villanova is loading up for a run at a fourth straight NCAA tournament. The Wildcats' ammunition, a talented crop of freshman guards.
It's real exciting because a lot of freshmen, when you go to college, you don't get to play. Some coaches tell you to wait till you mature, get a little older. But Coach Wright, he just likes to play anybody, whoever's ready.
Let's concentrate on forwards making hard cuts. Hard cut, Kaz. Hard. Get away from the defender. Good. Get the ball up high. Get up higher.
Jay Wright's freshman class of Malcolm Grant, Corey Fisher, and Corey Stokes is drawing rave reviews. So much so that they're already being likened to the group Wright brought to Villanova 5 years ago.
They are comparable to Alan Ray, Randy Foy, when they came in, Curtis Sumter. They're comparable.
Oh, that's great, man. It's an honor. Sometimes they compare us to Randy and those guys, but that's not important. Coach tells us, don't worry about being compared to those guys. Just come out and be yourselves, and everything will take care of itself.
We're just trying to be our own class. We just trying to be Villanova guards. Just go out and work hard and have fun.
That's good that the people's comparing us to them, but we're nothing like them. They did what they had to do. We just got to do what we got to do.
What these freshmen do is score in bunches.
These guys know how to play, and they know how to put the ball in the bucket, and you can't really teach that too much.
They're all three great guards, but they play the position differently. Malcolm's kind of a pure point guard. Corey Fisher is kind of that pure combo guard. He could do both, and Corey Stokes could be the best pure shooter that any of us have ever coached.
If we all just listen, understand our role, it could be real ugly. It could be real ugly for a lot of teams.
Be ready to shoot. Hands up. Be ready to shoot. Pop, Otter. Good job, Ott. Good job.
The newcomers' offensive abilities are undeniable, but Wright has them buying in on the other end of the floor. At Villanova, defense is a priority.
And that's real important because that's what wins championships. You can put the ball in the hole as long as you want, but you have to get stops on the other end.
Hey, you did a good job yesterday concentrating defensively. And if you just do that every day, the consistency, it'll become your habit.
Everybody can play offense. Coach Wright just wants us to work hard on defense because he knows we can put the ball in the hole. He just wants us to work hard on the defensive end.
When you're on the ball side, don't think about, okay, coaches want me. I want you to recognize when you're on the help side.
Wright's biggest challenge will be getting his freshmen ready for an 18-game trek through the always grueling Big East.
When we first came in, we were scrimmaging against each other, and we were doing good. And Coach Wright told us, he said, "You think that's the Big East, huh?" He said, "You have no idea what the Big East is." So he tells us it's a different level, but it's the best competition in the world.
That's it, Kaz. Good. Good. Oh, yeah, Kaz. I've never seen that. I love it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It's difficult to depend on freshmen. They've got to really be ready to kind of separate themselves from other freshmen. They've got to take a mature attitude every day, and we're working on that. And then, the best thing we can hope for is they learn quickly, take some bumps and bruises early and learn from it, and by the time the Big East comes, they're more prepared. Prepared
for the Big East battles and prepared to join the growing list of high-octane guards to power the Villanova program.
Well, coming up Friday, the Wildcats will host Stony Brook. Their first big test will come next month against LSU at Wachovia Center. Nova also has tough conference games against top 25 teams, including 5th-ranked Georgetown and 6th-ranked Louisville. On the NBA board, look at what the Celtics